Hey friends, today we're creating these soft girl sunset nails using the Apres Bare Gel-X extensions. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'm starting off by clipping down my natural nails first before getting into my prep. Now I'm gently pushing back my cuticles and cleaning up around the nail plate so everything lays nice and smooth. I'm spraying down my nails with alcohol and wiping everything clean before moving into filing. Now I'm going in with my nail drill and carefully cleaning around the cuticle area. I really like this step because it helps remove any leftover buildup and gives that cuticle area a cleaner look. I'm lightly buffing the nails to create a smooth, even foundation before moving on. I'm applying a nail strengthener first because I like to protect my natural nails underneath my Gel-X sets. Since I change my nails pretty often for content, I'm using a peel-off base to make removal a lot easier later on. After applying a peel-off base coat, I cure for 60 seconds. Now let's move into the Apres Bare Gel-X extensions. One thing I really love about these extensions is how thin and natural the cuticle area is. They really blend into the natural nail beautifully. I'm sizing extensions first and making sure the sidewall fits perfectly. I wanted to show this part up close so you can really see how flush the extension sits against the nail. I'm going to continue sizing out my extensions and also making sure that they fit perfectly. Lately, I've been loving softer, more natural looking nails. I still want something pretty and polished, but I also want something that feels comfortable enough to wear to work, run errands, or go out to dinner without feeling overdone. I'm adding glue to the inside of the extensions and scraping a little of the excess off the brush. This gives me more control over the amount of gel I am applying. It ensures there's enough product to create a strong bond while helping prevent excess gel from squeezing out around the sides and flooding the cuticle area. I am taking the extension, I'm pressing it at a 45-degree angle and slowly pressing it down so the glue spreads evenly without bubbles. Once I do this, I'm going to fast cure for 15 seconds. I'm going to continue with the same process, adding glue to the inside of the extensions. I'm going to scrape some of the glue off of the brush. And then I'm going to apply the extensions at a 45-degree angle and slowly press down so the glue spreads evenly without bubbles. Once it's spread to the free edge of my nail, I'm going to fast cure for 15 seconds. When I have applied all of my extensions, I will do a full cure for 60 seconds. Now I'm removing the tabs from the extensions. These Apres Bare Gel-X tips honestly feel just like my natural nails. I can't express that enough. So when filing them, you really don't need to do too much. I'm lightly refining the shape and smoothing everything out. I'm using a 180 to 240 grit file on the free edge. These tips are specifically designed to be ultra thin, which allows them to file down much like a natural nail while still maintaining their strength. I'm using a sanding band to lightly blend the Gel-X extensions into my natural nail. This helps smooth out the area where the extensions meet the natural nail so everything flows together more seamlessly. It's a small step, but it can make a big difference in how natural and polished the finished set looks. Then I'm taking a little acetone on a brush and gently melting the cuticle area slightly so that everything looks natural and smooth. For my base color, I'm using this beautiful pink shade from D&D. This color is so soft and pretty, and it works perfectly under the sunset effect we're creating today. I end up doing 3 coats to really build up the softness and for the coverage. D&D really has some great base colors. Their shades are soft, flattering, and perfect for creating clean, polished nail looks that you can wear anywhere. I'm adding a matte top coat first because it helps the powders grip and blend a lot better. Now for the fun part, I'm starting with the orange powder first and then bringing in the pink to create that soft sunset blend. You may notice my hand blocks part of the pink application here, but don't worry, we will bring everything together during the blending process. I'm building the colors up gradually to create a soft, diffused sunset effect. Once the colors are in place, we will blend everything together for a smooth transition. I am cleaning around the cuticle area with some acetone to remove any extra powder before moving on. Applying a glossy top coat, and then I'm going to take some more of this acetone, and then I'm just going to wipe around my finger to ensure I removed any product that got on my skin. Now I'm going to continue the same placement of the rest of the nails. I'm going to add the pink first and then layer the orange into the design. I want these nails to have that soft glow sunset effect instead of harsh color lines. This is one of those steps where I like to slow down and take my time. Building the color gradually gives me a lot more control over the final look and allows me to make small adjustments as I go. One thing I really enjoy about working with the powders is that you don't have to get everything perfect right away. You can slowly build the color, adjust the placement, and continue refining it until you're happy with the overall results. I also found this part of the process relaxing. It's one of those moments where I can slow down, focus on the details, and just enjoy creating. Sometimes the design doesn't look like much in the beginning, but once everything starts coming together, that's when the magic happens. I think one of the reasons I really enjoy doing my nails so much, after a long day, is a chance to sit down, be creative, and do something for myself. Whether I'm creating content or just doing my nails for the week, I always look forward to this part of the process. Taking my time here also helps me make sure that the colors look balanced from nail to nail. I don't want one nail to have too much color while another has too little. Making those small adjustments now helps create a more polished and cohesive finished set. This is where patience really pays off. The extra few moments spent after refining everything can make a big difference in the final result. Once we finish blending and adding the top coat, everything starts to look smoother, cleaner, and much more put together. I'm using my gloved fingertip to lightly dab and saturate the color a little more before blending everything together. I'm taking my blending brush to softly blend the powders together to create that smooth sunset transition. Now I want to take a little acetone again and clean around the nails to remove all the leftover powder. And before doing anything, I'm flipping my napkin over because there was just way too much powder sitting on this napkin. This is usually the point where I start getting excited because the design is finally coming together and all the prep, application, and blending work is done. And now it's just about cleaning everything up and bringing the finished look to life. Removing all the excess powders from my skin, I'm going to reflip my napkin because I'm about to do my top coat, and I do not want any of these powders getting trapped into my top coat. I'm sealing everything in with a glossy top coat and then curing for 60 seconds. You will notice some of the powder transferring onto my top coat brush. Before putting the brush back into the bottle, I like to wipe it on the side of my napkin to remove any excess powder. It's a simple step, but it helps keep the top coat clean and it prevents powders from getting mixed into the bottle. And here's the final results. I love how soft and wearable these came out. The pink and orange together gives such a pretty clean girl sunset vibe without looking too bright or overwhelming. These definitely feel like the perfect spring into summer set. Let me know what you think of these sunset nails down below, and thank you so much for spending the time with me today. I'll see you in the next one.